You step up to the tee box on a tight par 4. Fearing you'll hit it out of bounds, you think to yourself,
nice and easy.
You hit one short but in play, and you think,
is nice and easy actually the better shot?
well, that's exactly what we wondered. And today, the GolfBusters are going to test this myth out with something called ShotLink data. You see, years ago, the ShotLink system created a formula based on hundreds of thousands of shots that lets you calculate exactly which style of play is best in the long run. Nice and easy, a stock swing, or swinging as hard as you can. The formula looks a little something like this. Let's say you hit a nice and easy shot 220 yards and it goes 22 yards offline of your intended target line. Then you step up and hit a shot that goes 240 yards, that goes 24 yards offline of your intended target line. According to ShotLink data, this extra 20 yards of length would save you 1.3 strokes per round if you typically shoot in the 80s, 1.6 strokes per round if you typically shoot in the 90s. But what about that extra 2 yards of offline? Being less accurate has to result in lower scores, right? Well, believe it or not, for the ShotLink system, the 240-yard shot wasn't actually less accurate. Both of these shots missed their intended target line by 10%. But accuracy definitely does play a role, because for every percent more accurate you are on average, 80s and 90s golfers will save themselves 0.51 strokes per round. This means in order for that 240-yard shot to not be worth it, your average offline would need to go from 24 yards offline to around 30 yards offline. In other words, a 10% miss would need to be above a 12.5% miss in order for that extra 20 yards to not be worth it. And now that you've learned the actual formula, it's time to test out which swing is better. Nice and easy, a 95% stock swing, or swinging full out. Now, before I got my 3 test subjects together, I wanted to head down to Maple Hill Golf to get an expert opinion from the owner of one of the leading golf retailers in the nation.
Hey Jack, how's it going?
Pretty good, Bob. Want to hear your thoughts on something? We're testing out one of the oldest, I would say maybe myths in the book, that swinging slower helps you hit straighter. We're going to bring in 3 guys, have them swing as fast as they can, stock, speed, and slow, and see what ends up being best. Want to hear what your thoughts are on that.
All right, I like it. Well, you watch the guys on TV, right? The PGA Tour and the LIV and all the best players. They're not out of balance. They're in balance when they're swinging. So most of them try to swing somewhere in the middle. I can tell you that for a fact, 'cause I've met a lot of golfers, a lot of professional golfers, and Jack Nicklaus always said he had reserve power. He never swung at 100% unless it was wide open or he really needed it or he was really on that day. So I'd be really curious to see what your results are, but for my own personal testing, it's like slow to medium usually works the best once you start swinging hard. Unless you're having an exceptionally good day or the course is wide open, you don't need to worry about your ball. Slow to medium, I'd guess is going to be your best results, but I'm really curious to see what you come up with.
Bob thought between an easy swing and the stock swing would give the best results, which is interesting because our first test subject also believed that. Now, out of the 3 golfers here, myself, Tony, and Ryan is by far the most interesting test subject because Ryan kept a golf secret from us for 1 year. You see, for my entire first year playing with Ryan, he would swing his driver between 105 and 110 miles per hour, which for most people is very fast. But one day during a long drive contest, Ryan was able to reach 130 miles per hour of clubhead speed.
Oh my gosh!
Keep going.
Oh my word!
Dude, 131 club speed.
Which means Ryan was missing out on nearly 70 yards of distance because he was so committed to the nice and easy swing.
When I swing it softer, it goes straighter, is what I believe.
Well, it was time to finally put Ryan's theory to the test, starting with swinging full out.
That's for sure 300.
Hey guys, if you're looking to get a golf simulator but don't know where to start, take our golf simulator quiz below in the description.
What a rip, Ryan. Woo!
Those are your
Woo!
Look at that offline though.
Look at that offline.
So far, swinging full out doesn't seem to be affecting Ryan's accuracy, but this next shot is what he says holds him back from doing this on the course.
I'll bring a gun tomorrow and let you know.
Oh boy. Well, that's the thing. If I hit one of these on the course, I immediately stop all hard swings. Like if I see one that's off 50 yards OB, I'm like, all right, I'd rather have a good.
You're like, I don't want to ruin my round.
Hole one, that might hit the green.
I'm trying to figure out the finger. because I wrap it around and then close it on top.
Ryan, the only thing you need to think is just sending this.
Okay.
That's all you need to think about. See? You send it, 123.4. You send it, it's one of your straighter ones.
True, not horrible. Okay. We're going send now.
All right, freaking rip it, Ryan. That's what we want to see. That's what the viewers want to see. There you go. See, look how straight that stays.
That's true.
Okay, Ryan, you want to know what's crazy here?
Huh.
So that driver is really not what you should be hitting.
I know, that's...
You could probably, so your spin right now is 3,700. I don't know off the top of my head what the optimizer is. I'm gonna put the ping chart on the screen right now. You should be probably around 2,300 is my guess. I'll put the exact number, but I bet you get an extra 20 to 30 yards of carry distance if you have a low spin driver.
Yeah, this one's gonna be nuked, boys.
Gunshot.
287, 24 club speed, let's go.
That's the highest so far, I think.
Despite Ryan's past beliefs, he seemed to be hitting it pretty straight during our full-out tests. But what's even crazier about Ryan's swing is this next statement right here.
That's gonna be good.
124 club speed,
That's 3.
280 carry. That's wild, Ryan. Did you feel like you hit it good?
Yeah.
Because your smash
Pretty good.
factor says otherwise.
What does it say?
138.
What's good?
150. Well, usually anything before below 1.4 is not a good strike. So it's like you potentially have way more club speed on there.
Swinging full out, Ryan would finish with some pretty great numbers, including 299 yards of total distance and an offline of only 27.5 yards. But these numbers don't mean anything until you're able to compare them to his other two swings. And just like Ryan, who had to wait until the end of the video to figure out what swing was best in the long run, you'll have to wait as well. But in the meantime, let's get on to contestant number 2. This is Tony DeWitt. Tony was a former all-state basketball player on a state finals team. A good athlete with a wicked slice. Tony's going to be swinging full out as well, and we're going to see if we can get a similar result as Ryan.
My name is Tony DeWitt. I'm a 12 handicap, and I think the stock swing is going to be the best result.
Here we go. We're freaking ripping at it as hard as you can. You're on a scramble. Everyone's already put it in the fairway, and you are just absolutely
Rip
just
and
sending it.
rip. Oh, God. All right, let's ease our way into it. Let's ease our way into this.
Oh, I'm gonna kill Alec. I can't even make good contact.
I was thinking about that when we were...
Oh, 113 close speed, Tony.
Let's go.
Are you trying to aim to hit the center of the fairway, Tony, or not?
I'm just swinging as hard as I can. That's all.
While swinging full out seemed to help Ryan straighten things out, it appeared to have an opposite effect on Tony. Tony, an otherwise good ball striker, struggled to make good contact with the golf ball. But it wasn't as bad as we edited it to seem. Tony was still able to average 249 yards of total distance, but his offline average was 34 yards. And just like with Ryan, we're gonna have to wait until the end of the video to see how this swing compares in strokes gained to his other swings. Our third and final contestant is a lefty just like Tony, but this lefty is known to be way better looking, way more athletic, and might be the narrator of this video.
I feel like you're not doing a full swing here,
Yeah,
Jock.
I feel like
I'm ripping it right now.
I don't feel like you're holding back.
Kinda feel like you're holding back. Don't you have dad strength? You have 2 kids.
Dude, you know what?
Dude, we've only had 2.
107?
We've only had 2 over 110. Come on. Let's go, Jock.
Okay, I gotta rip at it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like that. I like that. Let's go
There we
130.
go.
Let's go!
We'll take that one. That's a good
line.
one.
Get going.
Come on, give me a lot of roll.
Oh!
That one's 115.
113.
50.
Oh, what?
Ah, 299. That's got to be 110 club speed. 112. Let's go.
There we go.
Yep.
All right.
Come on.
Final 4. I need to see 110 and above.
I'm going for 115.
Okay. Maybe a little lower, but I'm still thinking
That's
over.
my best carry, though.
I'm
like
still
that.
thinking over
Light.
110.
That's 300. That's going to go 300. Let's go. Come on.
111. There we go. There we go.
And just like everyone expected, I hit absolute bombs dead straight every time. Nah, I'm just kidding. I definitely just showed all my best shots. Averaging everything together, I averaged 291 yards of total distance with a miss percentage of 10.2%. And now that everyone's done swinging full out, we'll take a quick look at the 3 contestants' base stats, and now we'll move on to the nice and easy swing, which Ryan believes will give the best results.
Here comes the best set of 3 right here. Oh boy. I forgot.
That's the speed though.
I forgot I need to aim.
Not quite the start Ryan was looking for, but he's just getting warmed up, guys.
Either direction.
Why is that not coming back at all?
Really good.
I feel like you just go back and forth like a sprinkler right now.
Ryan, I think I'm going to be right. I think your percent of miss is going to be the same.
I think it might be. Hey!
Oh, that was a good one.
5?
So that's what was so crazy when we did that long drive video, because we had seen him hit 105 to 110 for a year, and then all of a sudden he like had 130 in him. We're like, what?
And now that Ryan finished his nice and easy swings, our first comparison is in, and Ryan's theory isn't looking good. Ryan's slow swing sacrificed 26 yards of total distance compared to swinging full out, and it only made him 3 yards straighter on the offline. Next up, we'll see if Tony DeWitt can yield a different result with the nice and easy swing.
I feel like I'm gonna have less control swinging.
That's kind of how I feel.
Easy.
I would agree with that, Tony. I think when I swing really light, I feel like I'm not like in sync with what my path should be and stuff.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Dead straight.
Yup. Right down the middle.
Wait, so where's the offline again? Oh,
5.2. Oh, he's cooking now.
That one still curved bad.
I mean, it's crazy because he's losing out on, he's losing out on like 50 yards.
Oh, we're putting it to test. Because in my mind, the slower I swing, the straighter it goes. I do agree that, like, obviously, the harder you swing, I know it's going to go farther. But the offline is more of what my point was.
Right, like you're.
I'd rather be 250 and straight with like maybe 5 to 10 offline than 300 with, I guess, 30. But even at 10%, like we were saying, is not that bad.
I feel like my thought is I think your percent of miss.
Look at that one.
Look at that little curve there. I think your percent of miss is going to be the exact same. I don't think you're hitting it straighter when you swing slower. I think you're just like hitting it farther so it looks like it's not as straight.
And if you weren't paying attention to Tony's shots, he was putting on an absolute clinic. It was so good, in fact, that Tony's nice and easy swing averaged an offline of 12 yards, which is the best we've ever seen on the channel. But he did sacrifice some distance. So the question is it gonna be worth it? Now, after Tony put on a clinic, it was time for Jock to one-up him with the nice and easy swing.
Oh, geez.
Looked like you like stopped your finish through.
What's normal?
What did I hit?
The projector thing.
Apogee.
Oh, did I really?
Hey guys, if you're looking to
Dude,
get
I don't
a
like
sweet
swinging
golf
slow.
simulator setup like us, use our links and discount codes
My
below.
average is going to be so much shorter.
It's gonna prove your point that you personally believe, right? For sure.
And I absolutely sucked. I was so bad that I lost 69 yards of total distance. But I was 15 yards straighter. And now that we're done with the fast swing and the slow swing, it's time to take a look at the 95% stock swing, which most people believe is probably going to give the best results.
That felt good.
That was a bomb.
300, first one.
99.9.
That's straight. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to lie, he looks like he's hitting straighter. So far, he's hitting straighter, just swinging stock.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
Look at
Like
that,
7
Ryan.
like that.
Go.
Are you convinced already, Ryan?
I like it. What? You see that bird shadow? I think I like this one so far the best. Because I think I'm kind of ripping it right now. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Good drive, Ryan. Good drive.
Ryan may have had his best showing with the stock swing. And to move this video along so we can get to the final results, we're going to give you a quick summary of the stock swings for the other two golfers. For myself, I probably had my best round with the stock swing.
There we go. That's it, Ryan.
There you go, Jock.
And for Tony, he definitely hit it much farther than his nice and easy
Okay.
swing.
Great shot.
That's a new best.
But he had a few shots like this that may have caused the stock swing to be worse for him. And now that we've tested out every type of swing, it's time to finally see if this myth is busted.
All right, you ready for these results, Ryan?
I'm ready.
If you had to guess, what do you think is going to be the best swing for you?
Coming into this, I thought my nice, smooth, light swing would be the best. After the test, I think that my stock swing has performed the best results, if I had to guess.
So, slow swing, 273 yards on average, which that's a pretty good average.
That is pretty good.
Stock swing, 293.
Yep.
Full out, 299.
Okay.
So
6
about a
more.
300-yard average. Your offline, 24.7 with the slow swing. With
great.
your stock swing, 26.6. So you're only 2 yards
More worse offline.
and you're gaining an extra 20 yards in
Yep.
distance. Now with the full out swing, 27.5.
So only one worse.
Your miss percentages, slow swing, 9.06. With your stock swing, 9.06.
Same thing.
So the exact same accuracy, the only reason the offline's a little better is because you hit it shorter.
Yeah.
So it's not actually a more accurate shot, it's just you just hit it a little farther.
Yeah.
Your full out, 9.21.
Wow.
So not much different.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same. Now, let's talk about strokes gained according to the shot length system. Compared to a golfer with a 240-yard average, a 10% miss average, your strokes gained with a slow swing is 2.65.
Okay.
Stock swing, 3.99. And your full out swing, 4.24.
So full swing is the winner from the videos.
The stock swing and the full out is 0.3 strokes every 18 holes.
Yeah.
You know, in a tournament, that adds up to a stroke.
Yeah.
Right, which is a lot, but I mean, I think it definitely shows you need to get rid of the slow swing.
Yeah.
You need to either be stock
or full.
Well, this myth is definitely busted for Ryan. But what about the other two golfers? Tony was crazy accurate with his slow swing, and I was pretty good with stock and full out. Well, for Tony, he was so accurate that if he was to play golf today, the strokes gained system says he would shoot his lowest score with his slow swing. You can pause the video now if you want to take a closer look at his numbers. And for Jack, it was essentially a tie between the stock swing and the full out swing, with a slight edge going to the stock swing. Now, what do you think? From a surface perspective, it looks like you'll need to get your own launch monitor with our discount codes in the description to test it for yourself, because each golfer achieved a different result. But if you want our 2 cents, even though Tony's data showed the slow swing was best for him, we still recommend swinging between stock and full out, and here's why. Tony had to hit his slow swing absolutely perfect in order for it to be marginally better than his stock swing. And he would only need to improve his stock swing's accuracy by 1% to make the stock swing the better option. And when you factor in potential, we think it's clear nice and easy is not the best option. But what are your thoughts? Make sure to subscribe and we'll see you in the next one.